Greetings, Star Citizens, and welcome to another beautiful day in the verse. Today, I thought I'd try something a little bit different, something that I've spoke about doing in the past when I was doing ICC missions, but it's something I've never actually gone out and done, never actually gone out and explored, and I think exploration is an aspect of this game that we are missing, because obviously we don't have any proper exploration, but we can make our own exploration. We can sort of a little bit of role-playing, a little bit of pretending. We can go out and we can act as if we're exploring for a reason. So today I'm going to go salvage hunting. I'm going to go looking for these wrecked ships that you find around Yella, and you also find a few of them around the ICC missions. Essentially around any asteroid belts you find wrecked ships, and I've never actually gone and looked at them. I've never gone and flown to them and seen if there's anything. Well, there was one that I flew to on the ICC mission just because I was curious what ship it was, if it had an actual ship model. I think at the moment they all sort of just follow the Gladius or similar ships. They all sort of look like the Gladius. They've got the same sort of shape to them, so I don't know if they all follow the Gladius or if there's just a lot of Gladiuses that can't fly and end up flying into asteroids. But they are there, and I've never looked at videos. I don't know if there are videos showing if there's anything on them. I probably should have looked at that first before acting like it's some big mystery that no one's ever done. I'm sure there's hundreds of people that have done it. I just get way too easily distracted, and I end up pulling away from it. It's something that for a long time, probably months, I've thought about doing it. And every time I sort of go out into the verse and think, okay, I'm gonna go look at these wrecked ships. I'm gonna go see if there's anything worth looking for on these wrecked ships. I end up getting distracted. Okay, so I didn't know pirates protected them, so I mean that could mean there's something there. They've got pirates scripted to fight. Jesus, this guy's taking a lot of damage. These are all size 3 weapons, by the way, and this guy is just chewing into them. There we go, we finally got him. Hopefully this guy's a little bit easier. I think he's also a 300, so probably not, but yeah, this is something that I'm gonna be doing in the future, so I thought I'd look at it because I am going to very late music. I mean, I love the music in this game, but it is not really the most timely thing. Alright, so let's just get my bearings, and I've completely lost the wrecked ship. I did find one. There was one in front of me. I was flying towards it when the pirates attacked. But I have completely lost it. Either I'm going blind or I cannot see it anywhere. But this is an activity that I'm going to be doing in the future. I am going to be flying a Reclaimer. The Reclaimer, I mean, everyone knows that the Starfarer is my one big love. The Starfarer is my baby, as it were. But it's only my baby because it's flyable. My true baby is the Reclaimer. I am waiting for that to be flyable so I can take my Reclaimer out and just wreak havoc on things, because the Reclaimer to me is the most exciting ship. It's the most, I don't know, I there's something satisfying about the thought of flying through the aftermath of a massive battle and just chomping down on the dead ships, maybe even some alive ships. I mean, if they're sort of AFK, then they might get caught in the big crunches, the big jaws of death, and that to me is something I desire. It might not sound like much to some people, but I just like the idea of eating other people's ships, whether they be dead ships or alive ships. It's just flying through the space like this big, I don't know what you would even describe it as, but just chewing down on all metal that you come across. So these sort of wrecks like this are probably going to be like the small fry for a Reclaimer. This is probably, if you can't find a big battle that's just happened, you're probably going to have to fly through these asteroid belts and just look at a bit of these small little snacks to snack on, just to keep your appetite healthy while you wait for this big battle to happen. And I gotta say, I'd look forward to flying a reclaimer through these asteroids. I mean, the Starfarer flying through these asteroids is terrifying enough, and the Starfarer compared to the reclaimer is tiny. I think the Starfarer is 90 meters or 100 meters. I can't remember. It constantly changes. I think the reclaimer is 150 meters or something like that. It's a big ship. It's classed as a capital ship. It's 158 meters. So I think it does class as a capital ship. I mean, it is bigger than the Polaris, and it has capital pylons as some of its weapons. It's got 4 capital pylons. So I would say it classes as a capital ship. Now, obviously, I don't know if that's placeholder or not, but I would say just from its size alone, it classes as a capital ship. And yeah, I would not like to be flying something that's almost, over 50% bigger than a Starfarer through asteroid belts like this. Now, hopefully, we won't have to fly through asteroids like this. There'll be hopefully safer asteroids to come, because obviously we're only in one system at the moment. When the game comes out, we're going to have multiple systems with many planets, many asteroid belts, big asteroid belts, and there's probably also going to be more wreck sites. There's going to be, I mean, they've talked about wrecks on the surface of planets, and I'm assuming the Reclaimer will be able to land on the surface. It's got massive engines, so I have no doubts it'd be able to land on the surface and just chew off the surface of a desert. But nevertheless, we have come across a wreck. I'm seeing glowy loot boxes, and there is space booze in it. Can we activate it? We can. I'm curious how much these give, because I always just pick these up without looking. So we had 39,000. Put 2 up. We can't seem to pick the other 3, which is unfortunate. But let's see how much we have now. So now we have 40,000. So I think they gave us just over 500, which isn't bad. I mean, when you think Korea has a lot of them, that's pretty decent. Right, so that's one of them. There is another one in the back, but I'm just curious if there's any that are like hiding away that we've missed. I mean, there might be stuff just floating. But let's have a look at this one. This one looks like it's closed, but I'm wondering if we can open it or if it activates something similar to the ICC things where we get a bit of dialogue. It doesn't look like we can. So that is unfortunate, but nevertheless. So you can see it definitely looks like a Gladius. You can tell by the back of it there. We got another box here. What's this got? Ooh, it has a weapon. So we can get weapons from these salvage things. I can't pick this one up, and I think that's because I've got one of these, which is a shame because mine does not have the scope. My scope, it's there when I buy the weapon, but then it goes away. It doesn't want anything to do with it. So it's a shame we can't pick that up and get the scope off it. But that was interesting. That was definitely interesting. So you can get weapons and you can get space boost. Now, I don't know if they're randomly generated. I'm assuming you get different things from all sorts of different crates. But my game is buggy today. So this is going to be a pretty short video. But I might make this a series. Let me know if you guys want to see me do this. Because obviously I have a reclaimer. We can't fly it at the moment because it's not flight ready, but I have one, and I wouldn't mind making this a series just as a placeholder for when I do have my reclaimer, because I'll probably make a series when I have my reclaimer where I just go out and just chew on some metal and just go nom 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 and all the space metal. And so I don't mind starting this. But obviously I don't know how repetitive it is. If they're all the same every time, or if they're all similar, then it might not be exciting, because it's just sort of the same stuff over and over again. But who knows, we might be able to get different weapons, and CIG might be sneaky and sneak in some stuff that we're not meant to have. you know, like some of the future weapons might actually be put in those, which would be really cool. I doubt it, but you never know. You never know. They might sneak stuff in like that. I would love them to sneak some Easter eggs in there. There may be some Easter eggs in there. We just need to find them. But like I said, a short video for this episode. But if you guys want to see this, if you want to see me root through these salvage wrecks, let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely do more of this. This to me is exciting. It might not be exciting to everyone, but to me it is pretty exciting. So I will see you guys in the next video. Laters, taters.